Hey, what's up? I'm James. I got a 1998 Chevrolet S10 extended cab pickup, and I am currently in the process of walling it. And I figured I'd start recording some shit just to show people how I'm going about building a wall because I couldn't find fucking shit for information on how to build a wall in an extended cab pickup, except for one source, AMI Customs on Facebook. They built a wall in a Dodge Dakota, so doing that pretty similar to how I'm doing mine. So I'll give you a little show of what I'm doing here, what I've done so far, and how I did it. So down here on the floor is where I started. Under here, very first layer is there's 2x4s. So there's three 2x4s. They come back to about here because the floor is flat, and then it kind of comes up and back towards the back. So I filled that spot with those three 2x4s. I will throw a picture up here. And then on top of that, I did 2 layers of 5/8 inch pine plywood. And then those are screwed and glued to those 2x4s. So that's totally solid. And then before I did this top piece right here, I went and filled with expanding foam. Can't really see too much of it now because it's all covered up. But then I went on top of it with this piece, and I used the factory jump seat bolts to bolt this piece down and then glue the crap out of all of that. So this thing is incredibly overbuilt for the floor. I'll give you a little knock on it, even though it is braced by this stuff. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. It is pretty much a fucking whole tree on the floor of my truck. So it's very solid, and I still got probably 2 more layers of 3/4 going on the floor. So then, question being, what's all these 2x4s for? Well, they are holding up the second piece that I am gluing onto the roof. So the first piece, I went all the way up to this brace right here because I wanted to reinforce that point. So there's a bunch of glue up under this brace, in between this brace and the roof skin, to keep that from flexing. And then this first piece fits totally flush up against the roof skin all the way across front to back, and that one is just glued straight to the roof skin. Then I have this second one right here that this is wood glued to the points where it does meet this top piece, and then it is PL'd across the back side because this bottom piece goes about 3-4 inches farther back than the first piece does. And I'm doing that just to try to kind of make this curve back here towards the back window, kind of just trying to step it down closer and closer to that window. So when I go to actually build my back wall will just straight screw right into the top wood. And then on top of that, just been doing some expanding foam in the places back here. Try to get some of this a little bit more solid. That's not enough. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now. Got the floor, working on the roof. Check in with you when I get some more shit done.